Good morning, or afternoon, whatever the case may be. Hello, everybody. Gonna be doing a little bit of Super Mario World this afternoon. Because reasons. Be playing this mostly just for the hell of it. I got a stream later on tonight for finishing Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. But I'm going to be playing some Super Mario World for the fun of it. Like, I was going to do it over the weekend, but stuff happens, so I didn't get to it. But, you know, it is what it is. Let me adjust my controller. There we go. Okay. So, welcome. This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. So, just got back from being over at my neighbor's house. We had coffee. It was a nice morning. We talked. Got some ideas for things. Had an argument about what is better, Intel versus AMD processors for computers. He's Team Intel, I'm Team AMD. Because why do I want to pay more for something that's just as good, if not better? You know? That's just my personal opinion about it. But yeah, like, he's a very, very stark Intel guy. He's telling me how he's always had competition with his brother. Like, his brother is also Team AMD, and he's always been Intel. I'm like, what's the purpose of that? Is there any particular reason why you prefer Intel? He's like, I don't know, just personal preference. I'm like, yeah, okay. Personal preference be damned. Why pay more for something that's more expensive? Like, no, why pay more? Like, if I can get me a good processor for a better price, like equivalent processor for the same price or cheaper than Intel, like, why not go for that? Didn't make sense to me. Why pay more? But whatever, to each their own. If he wants to pay more, he could pay more. And he was telling me how his brother just built a computer. Like, built a new one. And he's like, I need to build me a new one. I was like, dude, you don't have the money for that right now. It's like, I'm in a competition with my brother. I'm like, yeah. Like, I'd like to build me a new computer too, but, you know, not really build a new one, but at least upgrade a couple things. Like, I could use a new motherboard in mine. Wouldn't be that big of a difference, but, you know, it'd be okay. So, I mean, if he wants to spend his money, go right ahead. I think it'd be wiser to just save it, personally. But it is what it is. So right here, for those that didn't know, you can go down this pipe, and if you're good, you could just spam hitting this block and get a bunch of 1-ups. Go down, grab the mushroom, leave the pipe, and then go back and do it all over again. And I like to do this every time I play Super Mario World, like just to get like 20 or so 1-ups, or until the timer runs down and I actually physically have to beat the level beforehand. But I feel it gives me a slight edge for the rest of the game. Like having 30 or so lives beforehand. It's all good. Maybe I'm weird like that. Maybe there's other people that do this too. I don't know. As far as I know, I'm the only one that does it. I played this game many, many times. This is a game from my childhood. I had a Super Nintendo growing up. Still have it, actually. It is in a box in the attic of my parents' house. And it's there for safekeeping. Because, well, they live in America and I don't. So when I moved, I had to leave all of my consoles. The only things that I took with me was my computer parts. I wrapped them up in shirts and whatnot, and put them in my carry-on bag. So I was in charge of making sure that nothing happened to them. And yeah, I was surprised I didn't get any weird looks at going through security when I was doing that. They're like, didn't stop me for having a bunch of computer parts inside of my carry-on. I thought that was interesting. Like, hey, it could have been a bomb. I mean, it wasn't, but it could have been. Going through the X-ray machine with a bag full of just computer parts, hanging wires, and the like. So I thought that was interesting. Now, out of everything that was inside of my bag, they decided they wanted to take my rubbing alcohol that I use for cleaning. They're like, yeah, no, you can't have this on here. I'm like, fuck. I forgot to take it out. So I spent like $5 on a huge bottle of rubbing alcohol to bring back to Germany with me. And they confiscated that shit because I forgot to stick it inside my checked bag. And that pissed me off. Because I can't buy a big bottle of 75 or 90% isopropyl alcohol in Germany. I mean, probably can, but I haven't found it yet. But at the same time, I haven't been looking very hard either. So they confiscated my rubbing alcohol, and now I can't clean things as well as I could when I lived in America. And it's irritating. Just irritating to me. Because I used it for everything. Used it for cleaning everything. All of my electronics, rubbing alcohol. Sure. Sometimes it's not the smartest thing to do. But at least I was guaranteed that my shit was clean. You know? Alright. So I'll get 2 more. And then I'll carry on. But yeah. Me and airports, we don't get along very well. I always get stopped in security. They always pull me out. I'm always the random guy. I'm like, do I look suspicious? I personally don't believe I look suspicious. I'm not acting weird. I don't look suspicious. I'm just a guy that's just trying to get through security. And my bag is always kicked out. When my carry-on bag goes through the X-ray machine, it's always kicked out because I always forget to take my laptop out of my bag. Maybe I'm dumb, but like there's just so much shit going on when you're going through security at the airport. You gotta take your shoes off, gotta take your belt off, you know, gotta make sure everything else is out of your pockets, keys, phone, all that stuff. And I always forget to take my laptop out of my bag. And it blew my mind. Like, my bag got kicked when I was moving here, not because of all of my computer parts inside my bag, but because of my laptop, which, stupidly, I forgot to take out. It's just something that happens. Like, maybe there's people that have all their shit together when they're going through security at the airport. But me, I always forget to take out my laptop. Luckily, I now have a traveling partner when I'm flying, my wife. And she's like, did you take your laptop out of your bag? I'm like, oh shit, no. She always hops in the shorter line too. She's like, come on, we gotta go. It's your turn. Go. I'm like, I gotta take my laptop out of my bag. Hold on. Or sometimes she doesn't even remind me. It's always a hindsight kind of thing. Like, did you remember to take your laptop out? I did this time. Like, I think I've only remembered to take my laptop out of my bag maybe twice out of the tens of times that I've been through the airport. And you'd think I would learn. Think I'd be better at remembering to take the damn thing out. I don't know. It just always slips my mind. I don't know what it is. There we go. Like, it's just a laptop. I'm not gonna blow anything up at the airport. Why does it always get kicked? And then I have to sit there and I'm all embarrassed and shit. Like, fuck, I could just be packing my stuff inside my bag right now and walking away. Like everybody else in line. Because they were smart enough to take their their laptop or their tablet out of their bag. It's never that easy for me. I don't know what it is. And that's my airport story. Not much of a story, it's just the tale. It's the struggle. The airport struggle is real. What else? What else? Oh, there's a festival going on this weekend. It's here in my neighborhood. Well, not neighborhood. Well, city. God damn it. We have Schützenfest, which is pretty fun. Schützenfest is fun. Also known as Shooting Fest. That's what it is. It's a festival for the Schützenverein, the shooting club. That's a literal translation of it. And to me, it just means decorating our street with our city's flags and emblems and stuff like that. And then drinking on the corner. And then later on that night going to the Schützenfest. It's like a fair or a festival of sorts. A lot of beer drinking involved. Lots of beer drinking. But I suppose one of the stereotypes of the Germans is that they all drink. And it's not false. Celebrate beer for everything. Like, or there's a party always going on for some reason. There's always a reason to drink. And, you know, that's cool. Like, I like beer, don't get me wrong. But it's always the same kind of beer. Like, for being the quote-unquote home of beer, Germans don't have a lot of variety. Sure, you have, like, the majority of beers is Pilsner. Nothing wrong with Pilsner. I like a Pilsner every now and then. Not my favorite type of beer, though. You also have Keller beers, Weizen. This is going to make me sound stupid. Helles Bier, which is light beer, not light in flavor, but light in color. Got Radlers, which are mixed, if you want to call it that. They're more like malt liquor. Not a huge fan of Radler. It's like if you were to take a fruit flavor and put it into a beer, but it still tastes like a beer with fruit, but not like a fruity beer, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't make sense. But personally, favorite beer is Guinness. I do love me a stout. Stouts are my favorite. I mean, they have dark beers here too, but I have to go. They started selling Guinness in the local shops that I go to, I feel, relatively recently. Oh, God damn it. It's like a relatively new thing. Like, last year I started seeing Guinness in stores. I usually have to go to one of the bodegas around town to get it. Damn it, that was the second one. So, it was pretty cool when I first saw Guinness inside of the grocery store. Why is my computer lagging? Don't lag. I fell in the hole. That's okay, I wanted to do that anyway. So I want the feather. Go over here, go back over here. There we go. Damn it. Oh yeah, beer story. Yeah, so seeing Guinness inside stores, like, blew my mind. I was like, hells yeah, my favorite beer is finally available in stores. I could buy it whenever I want. Keyword there is whenever, or key phrase is whenever I want. Believe it or not, I don't buy beer very often because I'm always getting invited over to a neighbor's house or a friend's house and they're like, hey, you want a beer? I'm like, well, what do you have? They're like, it's Germany, you know what we have. It's always Pilsner. So, again, I don't mind Pilsner, but some damn variety, guys. Like, I got my neighbor into drinking dark beers. Dunkelbier. And I'm so happy that I did, because now when I go over there, he's got dark beer, and I don't have to suffer drinking Pilsner. Again, nothing wrong with Pilsner. It's just, it gets old. So, that's a preference on my beer. Damn it. There we go. I messed it up again. Whatever. I've got enough lives. I don't need them. So yeah. Well, that was convenient. So yeah, but I will be finishing Final Fantasy X later on tonight. I really just wanted to stream right now. I had nothing better to do. Today's a lazy day for me. So I was like, yeah, I think I'll stream tonight, or this morning. I am just failing on this. Yeah, I'll just do a stream today. No worries. Or this morning. And then I'll do some menial stuff later on. Like I got an English lesson later. I teach English. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that before. Private tutor. That's one of the cool things that you can do to get money here in Germany is teach people English, because they all want to learn English. And that's cool. But most of the people... Okay, there's an ass-backwards way of thinking here. In order to be an English teacher, you have to know German in order to go to university here, in order to get a teaching degree to teach English. So you have to learn German to teach English. So that's why they don't have... Oh, wait. So that's why the majority of English teachers are actually German. And I don't know. So I was thinking, oh, I could totally become an English teacher here in Germany. I mean, It makes sense to me. I know English, and I'll just go to school and get a teaching degree. Yeah, no, not that easy. I also have to be fluent in German. But if I'm teaching English, shouldn't it be like, hey, I should be fluent in English? That makes sense, right? So what I'm trying to say is that the majority of English teachers in Germany are not native speakers. They're not from one of the English-speaking countries. So they're not, I mean, I'm sure they're fluent, but they don't know all the slang. I don't know, I'm probably making this sound wrong or not fully correct. But during my German lessons, where I've been learning German, I've had to correct my German teacher on English words. Believe it or not. He's like, I've been teaching German for blah blah years, and I've learned English for this many years, and not one of the people that I've spoke English with ever corrected me. I'm like, well, that says a lot more about them than it does you. Maybe they just don't care. Like, I love it when people want to speak English with me while I'm here. I absolutely love it. It saves me from having to speak German with a shitty accent. So anytime someone wants to speak English with me, I don't correct them unless they ask me to correct them. Or in my case, because I'm an English teacher, I correct my student, my neighbor, who I teach English to. I'll correct him because he wants to speak German, or not German, English as close to a native speaker as possible. I'm like, well, you're at a disadvantage. You're blank years old, and you've been speaking English for X amount of years. So the only way that you'll actually be able to speak it as good as me is if you were born in the country or you came there at a very young age to learn the language. So you're already at a disadvantage. But I can get you as close as physically possible, given your limitations. So a non-native speaker is able to, I don't know, become, I mean, as long as they have a really good teacher and they're willing to put in the time and effort, because he wants to speak like a native speaker, not so much, or not just in vocab, but also accent. I'm like, you're always going to have your German accent. That's not going away. But over time, you can lessen it. Damn it, there goes Yoshi. So I said, oh shit, no, come back, come back. Yes. No. So, realistically, he wants to be at 100%. I'm like, realistically, you're never going to be at 100%. You'll be close, but you'll never be 100%. The closest I see you getting is about 80, maybe 85%. And that's with lots of work. It's going to take you a number of years. Like my wife, when I first met her, she knew some English. And she's been with me for we've been together for over 7 years now. And her English is still not on that level, but she speaks English considerably better than my neighbor. Which, you know, why wouldn't she? She speaks English with me every day. But every time she says something in German and I didn't understand what she said, she always goes, "Du musst mit mir mehr Deutsch sprechen." So you should speak more German with me. I'm like, yeah, I could do that. But do I want to? Personally, I believe it's good. The understanding the other language, I feel, is just as important, if not more important, than actually speaking it. Maybe that's not the best way of looking at it, but that's how I feel. Like, she says something in German, I understand what she says, and I respond back in English. Which, I believe, means that I understood her. She doesn't see it that way. At least not all the time. She's like, speak more German with me. I'm like, okay. I'll speak more German with you. It's only fair. Or, I don't know. I would speak more German with her, but then if I stop speaking English with her, maybe her English accent will go away, or her English knowledge would go away. I don't know. Maybe that's just my excuse to not learn, or maybe not learn, but so I don't have to speak German. Because anytime I leave my house, I have to speak German. She's like, but you never leave the house. I'm like, I totally leave the house sometimes. Like, I go to school. Go to school here in Germany, and guess what? They don't speak English in school. They speak German. So, when I go to my classes, they're speaking German. I have to speak German with them. Like, respond back in German. So, it is what it is. Just let me speak English when I'm at home. Shouldn't be such a big deal. Right? Or at least one would think that. At least I think that. But it is what it is. But there are some difficulties living here in Germany. It's not just the language. Like, I haven't mentioned this to you guys before, but I have mentioned it to my friends here in Germany, as well as my relatives, German relatives. So, my wife's family, as well as my my neighbors. You know, anybody that's willing to listen to my plight. Oh, that was a bad idea on my part. Whatever, I didn't want anything from here anyway. I'll tell them, yeah, I got a severe case of homesickness, which I think is kind of unfair to my wife, because she does the best she can to make me feel at home here. And I was home for Christmas. And I appreciated going home for Christmas. I got to see my family, who I didn't see for a whole year and a half. So it meant a lot to me to go see them. But I was only there for like 3 weeks. And maybe it sounds a bit selfish on my part, but I feel like I missed out. Like, I spent 2 weeks in Florida, on the beach in St. Augustine. And then I was in Marietta, Georgia to hang out with my family for a couple days. Like, not even a full week. I was there for maybe like 4 days, sleeping in the basement at my sister's house for Christmas. And I don't know. Like, I feel like I spent more time on actual vacation than hanging out with the people that I actually wanted to hang out with. Because I went up to Georgia, that's where all my friends are at. Did not spend as much time with them as I wanted. I had to squeeze as many appointments in with my friends as possible within like a 3-day period, while also spending time with my family, like my sisters. Like, my parents, they live in Florida. My siblings, they live in Georgia. So I got to see my parents a lot, which was cool. It was like every other day for the 2 weeks that I was in Florida. But I only got to hang out with my sisters for like 3-4 days. And they were busy too, because they had to work. And that's fine. Like, even when I still lived in America, I only saw them like maybe once a month or once every other month, because we were always busy. I was working or they were working. So it didn't seem that odd that I only spent a couple of days with them. But I wish I got to spend more time with them. But, you know, shit happens. But I'm going back next year for summer vacation. Family vacation, as we call it. Like, every other year we spend a week in some exotic locale. Not particularly exotic, but I'm going to call it exotic because it's not where we're usually at. We'll spend a week somewhere in some kind of tropical area. Damn it, didn't want to do that. I guess I'm doing it the hard way then. Like, normally we'd go to Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. Not tropical, so to say, but it's on the ocean. That's normally where we would go. And we all have a fun time, because we've been there enough times. We went there growing up as kids, and in our adult life. So, you know, we know everything else. It's a fun place to be. Last time we went to Santa Maria Island on the Gulf Coast. That was fun too. Spent a week in this mansion that was right on the beach. That was fun. But no one knows where we're going for summer vacation next year. Like, there's ideas being thrown around. But, god damn it. There's ideas being thrown around, but my parents can't commit to one spot because they're like, it conflicts with your niece and nephew going to school. I'm like, it's the senior year of my niece being in high school, right? And my nephew, he's going into high school next year. He's 8th grade right now. So, I don't think it really matters too much. If anything, it... Damn it all to hell. The only people that it actually conflicts with as far as school goes would be my nephew. And my sister's taking time off from college. And my other sister... Oh, I messed that up. My other sister, she works too, but there's like... Everyone has more than enough time to call off. So it is what it is. But they just can't seem to collectively agree on one spot. Like, oh, we should go to the Florida Keys this year. Like, yeah, maybe. Haven't been there. Like, my parents wanted to go and take everyone to Hawaii. Or they'd pay for the resort. Everyone's got to pay for their plane ticket. Like, yeah, that'd be cool. Be a fun, interesting thing to do. Like, because they went there for their 30th wedding anniversary, and they said they had a great time. Like, yeah, we could do that. But I'm not really in a rush to go to Hawaii. Nothing against Hawaii. Really love to go. But as it stands right now, I've been to more exotic locations than my parents, my siblings as well. So, I mean, I go to different countries at least 2 or 3 times a year for quote-unquote a vacation. Like, I've been to the Netherlands a bunch of times, Czech Republic. I mean, I live in Germany, so there's a lot of places that some people that live in America will never visit. And it is what it is. I'm not trying to sound spoiled or more privileged or anything, but I live here because I got married to a German, and I decided to move here instead of her move to me. So, you know, whatever. My dad's jealous, my sisters are jealous. My mom, not so much jealous. She's like, I did a lot of traveling when I was your age too. I lived in a bunch of different states. I'm like, cool. Glad that you're not jealous. It's like, why would I be jealous of you? It's like, you don't have to be jealous. It's like, you're living your life, you're an adult now, cool for you. I'm like, thanks, Dad. That's all I really ask for, is for you guys to accept that I'm doing something. It's like, you're getting your adult life together. I really appreciate you doing that. Like, so much pride swelling. Like, cool. I'm happy that I can make you guys proud that I'm doing stuff. The only downside is that living here, I had to... Damn it. Had to do all of my stuff that I did in my teenagehood all over again. Like, I have to go back to school because my high school diploma is not good enough. I gotta get a German one. Had to learn the damn language. Like, I had to learn the language first. And as it stands right now, I'm waiting for... God damn it. I'm waiting for my German certificate, for my B2 certificate. I took the test back in July, and I'm just waiting for that to come in the mail. It'll come in the mail if I passed it. If not, I'll get a letter instead that says, yeah, sorry you didn't pass. Here's the next test date. And that's kind of going to mess things up, because I'm supposed to be going to actual school at the end of the month. I fucked that up. To get a Fachabitur, or maybe an Abitur. These are the German certificates, or high school certificates, so that I can go to college. Despite the fact that I've already been to college. But I want to study again, but different things. But in order to study, I have to do all this BS again. I don't know. They make me jump through a lot of hoops. Like, I had to jump through hoops in order to live here. I had to jump through hoops to stay here. Now I have to jump through more hoops in order to study here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like living here in Germany. It has its ups and downs. It really does. But, you know, I like the opportunities that they offer. I think my favorite thing about Germany is the public transportation. Like, I could take the bus pretty much wherever I want to go, and if the bus doesn't get me where I want to go, I could also take the train. I don't like how the roads are very narrow. I'm used to bigger cars with, you know, bigger roads. Now you got smaller cars with smaller roads, and I don't know. There's a couple roads that don't even have a medium going down the center of them. But they're supposed to be 2-lane roads, and it scares the hell out of me every single time we go down this road. As I swear we're going to crash. So, whenever we do that, I look at my wife. Instead of looking at the road, 'cause she's the one that drives. I'm not allowed to drive in Germany. I need to get a German driver's license. And yes, I know, I've been here for long enough to have done that. But, anywhere that I need to go, I could just take the bus. And anywhere where that she wants me to go, she's driving. Because it's not a big deal to me. Personally, she doesn't like driving. Me, I love driving. But as it stands, I can't drive. So it's like a catch-22 of sorts. Like, I know how to drive. I have an American driver's license. But it's no good here because I've lived here for longer than 6 months. There's a lot of just nonsense involved with it. But, you know, it's whatever. Eventually I'll get my driver's license, or German driver's license. I'm not too worried about it right now. 'Cause like I said, public transportation. Good public transportation at that. It's only like, how much does it cost to take the bus? €2? €2 for one way, but I don't do the one way. I get a Fiat ticket, a 4-way stop ticket, so I can use it for 4 separate trips, and you have to get a stamp on the ticket, and the stamp lasts for 2 hours, so why not do that? Hold on. I'll be right back. I have to I have to go get something. Okay, I am back. Where was I? Öffentliche Verkehrsmittel. Yeah. Public transportation. Public transit is good. I don't have a German driver license, and I don't feel like I need one just yet. For those that are curious, I mentioned this earlier. I will be finishing up Final Fantasy X playthrough later on tonight. So look forward to that. Right now I'm just messing around with Super Mario World. It's gonna be one of the thing. I want to make it a regular where I play play a random retro game. At least I wanted to do this over the weekend, but shit happened and I wasn't able to do it. But I want to do that as a regular thing. Just do like not throwaway games, but retro games during the weekend, and then during the week I'll have like a main series going on. Not entirely sure what game I should play next after Final Fantasy X. I'm thinking either going to my favorite Final Fantasy game, which is Final Fantasy VII. 10 is a close second, but I wanted to do 10 first. Or I was thinking of playing Bioshock, the first one. Like, I'll go through the Bioshock series. But, you know, in steps. Like, I plan on covering a couple more Final Fantasy games. 7 is one of them. And, but I'm not going to just spam Final Fantasy games. That'll get boring to watch. Or, I don't know, I might... Damn it. Oh well. Might do a Legend of Zelda next. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Still got to get through Final Fantasy X. Like 2 nights. Tonight might be the last episode of 10. Not entirely sure. Still got to go through the Dark Aeons. Haven't done that. I did a lot of just wrapping stuff up. Like, I got everyone's celestial weapon and all that. And I unlocked their potential with the crests and sigils. So I could potentially just say fuck the Dark Aeons and go for it. Just do going through Sin battle. But I think I might hold off. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens later on tonight. But, yeah. I want to do like retro games on the weekend, and then you know, just different stuff. I need to vary my gameplay, but I wanted to. Final Fantasy X has a deep spot. I don't know, like it's got a lot of significance to me, like from my childhood. Seven was first, but you know, I think I played 10 just as much as I played 7. 7 came out first. Then again, 10 was the reason why I bought my first PlayStation 2. I don't know. I also have PlayStation 2 games that I want to play. Like, really like the Ratchet and Clank series. I might do that one. What else? What else? Kingdom Hearts. Really liked Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 2, but I meant also. God damn it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, shitballs. You dolphins are useless. Checkpoint. Get me up, get me up, get me up. Up, 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 up. No, 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 no. Go, 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 go. Damn it. Oh, well, shit happens. Yay. Oh, I missed it. But yeah. Sky's the limits, so to say. But yeah, playing Super Mario because I wanted to. Again, I wanted to play it over the weekend. Didn't happen. So what else? What else? Trying to think. Like, I feel because I'm not invested in plot for the story, because, you know, it's Super Mario World, it's a Mario game. What plot? I wanna spend these times sharing more stuff about myself, so that you guys get a better feel for the kind of person I am, which is not very funny and bad at video games. Like, eventually I'll play a game that I haven't played before, and I don't consider myself quote-unquote good at. And I feel that time will come soon enough. Ah, shitballs. Yes! And when that time comes, I wouldn't mind you guys helping me out. You know, like, do this or do that kind of thing. But only when I ask. Because sometimes just playing the game for the fun of it is exactly that. It's for the fun of it. Oh, damn. Not an auto-scroll level. Moonwalk. Oh, shit. Well, then. I'm at a disadvantage for not having the cape. You know what? I'm gonna go back and get a cape. Get a feather. And maybe a Yoshi. No, I think Yoshi might be a disadvantageous. At the very least, I'm getting a cape. Make it easier on me. Get slow fall. No, this one first. Get the mushrooms. Then here to get the feathers. Yeah, I don't need Yoshi. I really should go down there. Yeah, I'll get this over with. I need to get the Red Switch Palace. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. I suck at video games. I'll admit it. Like that. I swear I've played this game before. Why does it keep doing that? Why does it keep kind of glitching out for a second? There we go. There we go. Not messing up. Star and run. Run, 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 run. There we go. Don't die! Oh, shit. Cool. Doing good. Damn it. Yeah, so I don't know what else to say. Like, let's just BSing with you guys for a good part about shit that's going on in my life and life here in Germany. Is there more to say? Like, I don't want to sit here and start bashing Germany and be like, oh, I miss America so much and blah, blah, blah. Like, I do, but I don't live in America anymore. I live here in Germany. You know what? I suppose I can tell some stories about when I first moved here. That's interesting, right, guys? Origin stories. Everyone likes a good origin story. Alright, so I got married in 2017 to my beautiful wife, who I had known for 5 years prior. And we got married in July, and then 2 weeks later, like this was already all planned out, 2 weeks later, I had all my stuff packed up that I was going to bring with me, and hopped on a plane and moved my ass to Germany. And it was fine, I guess. Like for the, like I had been to Germany before. I took a month-long trip here for all of November of 2015. And I was here for a whole month. And it was nice. Yeah, I want to do it the hard way. I was here for the Weihnachtsmarkt, the Christmas markets. I went to the Warsteiner Brewery. That was fun. I got to meet all of my wife's family members. So at the time, I didn't know I was going to marry her, but I had an idea. I was like, I like her. That kind of thing. And then, but it was mostly just a visit. Because she had already visited me twice. So she had already visited me twice. And it was only fair that I come and visit her in Germany, which I did. Had a good time. And that was when she was living in a different city. So, got to see all her friends and family. And because I wasn't home for it, she was really nice, and we had Thanksgiving in Germany. I made it's fucking hot. I gotta turn on the fan. We had German Thanksgiving, which was pretty cool. Like, because it's an American holiday, no one knew what Thanksgiving was, and because my German was almost non-existent while I was there the first time, I had to explain to everybody what Thanksgiving was. And for those that don't know, Thanksgiving is where you give... Never mind. I'm not even going to bother explaining. Look it up. If you don't know what Thanksgiving is, look it up. I'm sorry, I don't want to explain it, because I'll probably end up explaining it wrong or not well enough. So, I had to try to explain a holiday that nobody knew. And I was like, to me, we're celebrating a holiday that it's just tradition in America to celebrate the holiday. Like, I didn't bother going into the backstory, so I didn't bother explaining it as well as I could have, because, I don't know, I was lazy about it. And so I had Thanksgiving. I ended up cooking Thanksgiving dinner in a small-ass one-bedroom apartment for about 15 people. It was a nightmare. Because no one understood what the purpose of it was and what they should do for it. And I try to explain to people, yeah, like, we eat this, and we have these as sides, and there's dessert and all this, and they just couldn't get it. So my wife already knew, because I had explained it to her prior. At the time, she was my girlfriend, not my fiance. That came later. So I was trying to explain it, and no, it was just a complete and total disaster. Trying to explain it and have people cooperate, because they wanted to pitch in. I was like, Thanksgiving. You're giving thanks for giving, so everybody contributes. God damn it. So everybody wanted to contribute, but they didn't know how. Like, I asked maybe 3 people to bring something. I was like, you bring the adult-sized Lunchable, which is essentially just sliced meats and some crackers and some cheese. And then you bring like some crescent rolls or something. You know, just something to munch on. Not necessarily part of the meal, but something to munch on in the meantime. I did manage to get somebody to bring some crescent rolls, but they wanted to make them themselves at my wife's apartment. They ended up getting burnt, so I was not happy about that. So the entire kitchen smelled like burnt bread. And like told everybody to show up at 4 p.m. And I don't know if you guys know, but the Germans, when you invite them to a party, they like to take their time. So the party was at 4. A lot of people showed up late, and then they stayed till like 2 in the morning. And after they left, like, not only did we have to entertain everybody for that entire period of time, but after they left, we had to clean up because it was my wife's 1-bedroom apartment. She had a small-ass kitchen, small-ass living room, small-ass bedroom. So we had 15 people shoved into this small-ass living room where we had, like, odd-sized tables here and there and, like, balcony chairs. We had a small kitchen table that extended out to maybe, like, fit 6 people, but not enough chairs, so we asked people to bring chairs. Like, it was a good time, don't get me wrong. It's just, could have been better, but it was good for what it was. And then, not last year, because last year I went to America for Christmas, so we skipped Thanksgiving, but the year before, so in 2017, when I moved to America, to Germany, we had a Thanksgiving, and from the last time that I went to Germany to the time that I moved to Germany, so between 2015 and 2017, my wife had moved into the place that we're at right now. It's bigger place, so it could fit more people. Like, we got a big ass living room, 2 bedrooms, and a bigger kitchen. So we could accommodate more people. So for 2017, we had, how many people showed up? It was like 20 people. Because the first time we didn't invite her parents and a couple of other... We didn't invite her parents for some reason or another. I couldn't remember. The first time. Yeah, okay. So the first time, didn't invite her parents because reasons. But her sisters came and her friends came. So that was nice of them. That's where I met my best friend, my German best friend, who is also technically my cousin. Married in cousin, so cousin-in-law, if you want to call him that. And for the 2017 Thanksgiving, big party, more people. I had a bigger kitchen, and in this time, I didn't ask anybody to bring a damn thing because I knew I can't trust them to bring anything because they'll A, not understand, or B, not get the right thing that I'm expecting. So I said, bring something only if you want to. And I think her sister, one of her sisters, one of my wife's sisters brought some fancy cheeses. Damn it. Her other sister supplied all of the drinks, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic, which I thought was really cool. Because we had like a bunch of cases of name brand soda and beers. She also brought wine. It was awesome. And what else? Her parents came. This is the first time I got to flex my cooking muscles for them. They were quite impressed because they had never tasted my cooking before. So, yeah, it was a good time. And then the next day, we went over to her parents' house and we brought the leftover. I had made turkey. We made 2 turkeys because of all the people. So I brought the leftover turkey, and her parents decided they wanted to cook something too. I was like, I've had your cooking before. You don't need to show off. They we brought more than enough food to feed everybody that was over at her parents'. It was us, her parents, and her sister and brother-in-law, and I think their kids showed up too. I'm not entirely sure, but there was a lot of food. So her parents didn't need to cook anything, but they did anyway. Even though we had let people take food to go, there was still lots of food left over. Not because nobody didn't eat, but because made too much. So, yeah, good times all around. Damn it. So this year, I would like to do another German Thanksgiving. That would be nice. Because I made more friends since I moved here. And they don't know what Thanksgiving is either. Like, I'm not judging them. It's an American holiday. Why should they know it? You know, that kind of thing. So, you know, it'd be cool. Get to invite my new friends and my old friends and have them hang out together. I mean, it's not that they haven't done that before, but at least, damn it, I shot myself right into that. At least 4 of my new friends that I've made since I've moved here, they weren't at my first German Thanksgiving or my second one, so I have to have a third one, and then they get to try my amazing skills in the kitchen. But that's my Thanksgiving story. But yeah, moving here to Germany. Definite culture shock. Like the first day here, I left America in the afternoon, took the night flight to Germany, an overnight flight, and damn it, not Yoshi. And when we got to Germany, it was about 6 in the morning by the time we got there. And my wife's brother and sister-in-law were waiting, as well as her parents. And we were tired. I didn't sleep on the plane. My wife got a couple hours of sleep, because it's I don't want that. It's like a 10 to 12 hour flight, depending. So, didn't get any sleep. They wanted to take us to breakfast when we got there. I was against it, because one, I didn't want to see anybody, because I had just been on a flight, and I was freaking tired. And 2, I don't eat in the morning. I do not eat breakfast, regardless of whether or not I just woke up or not. I just don't eat breakfast. Don't get me wrong, I like breakfast items. I just don't eat breakfast. Maybe I'm weird like that. So they were there to meet us. They wanted to take us to breakfast. We didn't want to go to breakfast. But we compromised, left the airport, and ended up going to a bakery in the next town over. And I got some really shitty coffee. Shitty because it tasted like mud. Like it's the kind that's been sitting there for longer than it should have been. They should have made fresh coffee by then. God damn it. Gimme, 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 gimme. Not again. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yay. So yeah, I got shitty coffee, and at the time I smoked cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I vape instead. Criticize if you want. So it had been at least 15 hours since I had had a cigarette. And I was on no sleep, and I had shitty mud coffee. Damn it. I didn't want to have breakfast with my new parents-in-law. It was just not in the mood for that shit. So, got the shitty mud coffee, told her parents goodbye, that we'd see them on a different day, which we did, and saw them like a week later after I'd got settled into living. And we drove for about an hour away from the airport, away from the bakery that we stopped at, and we pulled off, because we'd also got a couple donuts there too. We just pulled off to the side of the road, and I was like, I need to have a cigarette in me in order for me to deal right now. So, pulled over, I had me a cigarette, I just fell into lava, ate my donuts, and honestly, I don't think I should have had that cigarette, because I got super lightheaded and shit, because it was the first cigarette that I had had in over 15 hours. At that point, I feel like I could have quit. But I had a cigarette anyway, I felt better, like, stress-wise. And then, I don't remember the entire ride back to her, or my new house, so her apartment, my new place. I don't remember that ride at all, because I ended up passing out on the ride there. And I remember her, like, shaking me to wake me up as we were coming down the road. She's like, this is your new neighborhood. This is where you're going to spend the rest of your life until something changes. And first impressions were, 1, why'd you wake me up? And 2, this place looks like ass. Because we don't live in the ghetto, we live right behind the ghetto. So you have to go through the ghetto in order to get to our house. So first impressions were shit. Damn it. And all I was thinking was like, I'm still tired. I don't want to deal with being in a new place right now. I want to go home. So what I did was brought all the stuff in from the car, all our luggage, which was the majority just my stuff inside her bags. We had like 3-4 bags, and it was all filled with my stuff because, again, I was moving. And oh, god damn it. Yeah, so our bags had my stuff because I was moving, and we had to leave some stuff behind. So I didn't get to take all the stuff that I wanted to, and she had to leave some of her stuff that she had brought with her back in America, which, when we were there for Christmas this past year, she got back. So she was happy about that. I don't want Yoshi. So, brought all the stuff up from the car. And instead of being wowed and amazed at all the rooms and stuff, I didn't want to look at anything. I just kind of like went to the bedroom, dropped my bags off, plopped myself onto the bed, and I slept. So when we got back to her place, it was probably about 3 in the afternoon. And I just slept. I slept until the very next day. Jet lag. And then I woke up and I was like, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in way too long. So we had to go grocery shopping because she had been in America for a month. That's when we went on, she went on family vacation with me, and we got married, and I moved. So she was gone for a whole month from Germany. And went grocery shopping, so that was one of my experiences being in... That was dumb of me. I died. God damn it. Focus, damn it. Focus. I don't know. Long story short, my first couple days in Germany wasn't the best. I was opposed to going anywhere or seeing anyone. I just wanted to get accustomed to my new surroundings. Damn it. Fuck that up. And that's what I did for like 2 months. I had to get remarried here in Germany because reasons. Had to get a German marriage certificate. Had to go to the Ausländeramt, which is for immigration. Had to get me a German ID made. Had to get registered at the Einwohnermeldeamt, so the citizen place. Had to go to the Standesamt, which is where you go for things. I don't know. I'm not again. I am tired of dying on this stupid level. I'm just gonna go for it. Give me that. So yeah. Bond Booster, what's going on? Loved the game? Super Mario World? That's a pretty fun game. I spent a lot of my childhood playing it. Yeah, I used to be really good at it. But I haven't played it in so long. And I'm trying to show off my skills playing it, but I keep failing. Let's see, what else happened? So, in approximately August or September of 2017, me and my wife were... Well, I said I wanted a dog. And she's like, I don't really want a dog. I was like, but I want a dog. Because I'm so... Like, I've always had a dog. I was like, I really want to get a dog. So, after, like, a month of convincing her, she finally broke. I'm like, are we going to get a dog? She's like, yeah, sure, we'll get a dog. So, about a month... No. She was looking up dogs, and she found one that she liked. I was like, I want to get this dog. She's like, I'd rather have this dog. So we ended up... She won. She got the dog that she wanted. But I got to pick the name. So, every now and then you might hear a bark in the background. Or something whenever I'm talking to my dog. His name's Chewy. He's a Labrador. He's a pain in the butt. But I love him. God damn it. No! No, I jumped on her! What the... No. Played it a lot when you were younger? It's not funny. Dying sucks. I'm pretty sure everyone loves watching me go back to get the feather. I used to be good at this game, okay? Don't laugh. But she wanted a dog, I wanted a dog. I mean, I convinced her to get a dog. We got a dog. He's Labrador. His name's Chewie. Well, his real name is Chewbacca, but we go by Chewie. Like Chewbacca from Star Wars. And I have been slowly trying to convince her to get another dog, which she refuses to do until we get a new place to live. Because right now we don't have a yard, so we have to go to the woods that's in the, not the back of our house, but behind our house in the general area. We got to go to the woods in order to take him out. And 2 dogs is too much for one person to take out at a time, especially considering the breed that I want to get. So I want to get a husky. Yeah. Wait, 2 dogs equals 3 times the work? I mean 2 times the work, yeah? But she refuses to get another dog until we get an actual backyard, so that we don't have to take them out as much. We could just send them into the backyard. Because our dog Chewie, he needs a lot of running around. Like, now that he's gotten older, he's 2 years old now. He just had his birthday in June. He's become more adult and less reliant on us, which is, god damn it, which is cool. Damn it. Damn it! Is it gonna be a replay of this shit again? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Don't be on the other side. No! Damn it! Not again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, I'm going to keep going back and getting the feather. It's not linear? What's not linear? Having 2 dogs? Well, we hope, like, again, can't get another dog till we get a big yard, but we hope that our dog will, like, if we want to get another puppy, we hope that our current dog will be the adult one and teach the younger one. But sometimes we don't think that's going to happen. Because our dog Chewie, he's very, very smart, but he's incredibly stupid at the same time. Like, he does a lot of stupid things, but then he surprises you and does something incredibly smart. I don't know the best way to explain it. Like, he's like an idiot savant. I was once for a walk with 4 dogs in the woods alone. I'll never do that again. Yeah, the work is not linear. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. If we got a yard, we could get a second dog. My wife won't let me get a second dog until we get a bigger yard. Because as it stands right now, not taking 2 dogs at once for a walk unless it's both of us. But she goes to work, so one of us has to take the dog out in the morning. Then the person that took the dog out in the morning doesn't have to take him out in the evening. That's how it goes. And currently I'm on summer break for school. And when I'm done with that, we'll end up playing paper, rock, scissors to see who has to take the dog out in the morning and who has to take it out in the evening. Like, sometimes I'll take him out in the evening as well as the morning. if I care enough. Not again. Just let me get lucky. Yes! Finally! Fuck yes! Yeah! You had 2 dogs at the same time? I've had multiple dogs at the same time in the past, but I lived on 2.5, almost 3 acres of fenced-in land. So they got plenty of room to run around. But now I've got, I don't know, very small backyard, so we have to physically take my dog out for a walk. Because it's not fenced in for one, and it's too small. I don't know, he's just got a lot of energy, so he needs the time to run around. I'm not opposed to letting him run around, but sometimes I'm like, I don't really want to go out. Please don't drag this out as long as possible. Sometimes I just want to take him to the woods, be like, alright, go to the bathroom, and then come on. Like, we're going back in. So he'll get like 15 minutes of running around time, but he likes to slow play it, because he's an asshole. But sometimes, yeah, I'll take him on a longer walk. My wife usually... Damn it. My wife usually takes him out for maybe a half-hour walk. If I'm in the mood, I'll take him out for a half-hour walk. And if he's lucky, he'll get, like... You missed the golden... Yoshi? Josh, You mean Yoshi, right? I know what you mean. I don't like the gold Yoshi. Or the yellow Yoshi. I like the purple Yoshi. Purple Yoshi is my favorite because when he gets a shell... Damn it. When purple Yoshi picks up a shell, regardless of its color, it allows him to fly. And I could get him if I go to the Star Road, which I can do. But I don't want to do that just yet. Because I'm stubborn. I'm trying to show off my Mad Mario world playing skills, which isn't really happening right now. But yeah, if we got another dog, I would be happy. Because right now, the dog we do have, he prefers my white. Well, no. I'm not going to say that. That's not true. He loves us both equally. We have tested this on multiple occasions. Like, we'll go to opposite sides of the room, or we'll go out to a field, and we'll be... like spread far apart, and we'll call him and he'll come to both of us equally. So, sweet purple Yoshi. So he'll come to both of us equally. So it's not like he loves one of us more than the other. But he's very much her dog because 1, she's the one that picked him out. And 2, they share a lot of characteristics together. So, yeah, that's a thing. So I want a dog that's my own, and I can't, someone that she doesn't have claims on. Like, yeah, both our dogs, blah, 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 that kind of thing. But I want her to get a husky. We're probably not going to get a husky. Probably end up getting another Labrador. And if we do, I'd like to get a white one, a white lab, as opposed to a yellow lab, or a chocolate lab, or a black lab. I want to get a white one, and name him Falcor, like from Neverending Story. Damn it! No, 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 no! Purple Yoshi, come back! Yoshi, 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 Yoshi! Damn it! I am not happy now. I lost my Yoshi. I didn't kill him, he fell. Because he's an ass. I didn't want him to die. Oh. Where's the... No. I passed it. Hold on, I got a text. Got a text from my wife. Need to respond. Okay. But yeah, I would like to get a husky. Name him Diesel because I do. I just like that name for a husky. But if that doesn't happen, I wouldn't mind a white lab. Call him Falcor, but only if he's got a pink nose. Because our current lab, he's got a pink nose instead of the black nose. He's adorable. Yeah, and name him Falcor, like Neverending Story. That'd be just the best. But again, can't get into the dog until... Hold on, she texted me again. Keeps bugging me with things. It's not all about you, babe. She's supposed to be at work right now, doing work things, not bugging me. She must be on lunch break. Let's see if I can beat this on the first go, instead of doing it a million times like I did Castle number 3. Who thinks I can beat it in the first go? Yeah, me neither. You fucking kidding me. I believe this one is... Ludwig? I don't mind the easy ones, like the easy boss battles, but it's a pain in the ass when they have like a really long, drawn-out, difficult castle, like Wendy's castle, that's Castle 6, and then shit, I think Roy's is number 7. I might be wrong on that. Yeah, that was Ludwig. Cool. Like, I don't mind the boss being... Like, the boss could be harder. But don't make the castle so goddamn difficult. I want it proportional. If the boss is hard, then the castle can be hard. If the castle's hard, then the boss should be hard. Not hard castle, easy boss. I just... Makes me feel like I worked too hard for something that, you know, didn't really pay off as much. Like, I didn't feel like I accomplished as much. I don't know. That's just my opinion about it. I said don't stop texting me. And boom. I missed it. Yeehaw. There wasn't another one? There should have been another one. Yeah. Alright, Yoshi. You stay there! Don't kill me, don't kill me. Yeah! Any second now. Hooah! Excuse me, I burped. Alright, give me a sec. I gotta see what she wants. Okay. She might not like what I said. Regardless. Yeah, that was dumb on my part. The ghosts were coming after me. Nope. I fail. Is this a mushroom? No. Is this a mushroom? Yes. I don't want this, but I'll take it. Damn it all to hell. It's fine. You don't have to comment. You could be lurking. I don't mind. I don't want that one? No, I don't want that one. There's another one. The one that's up. Yeah, I want that one. Yay! Power Moon! Oh, damn it. I didn't go through the right exit. Well, let's go back here and get a mushroom. And then go back out and try this all over again. Going through the right door and not getting injured by the ghosts. Yeah. They don't like it when you look at them. Oh, shit, 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 shit. I wonder... No, guess not. Sorry if I'm being quiet, I just want to concentrate so I don't die. I don't like it when they do this. Well. My phone keeps going off. I would appreciate it if it stops that. I'm trying to concentrate. Clear. Oh, are you kidding me? Darkstar sucks at video games. I don't want that. I want this. Pick and roll. Pick and roll. Still got it. Fuck you, ghosts. Alright, so through the first door is the correct way. I think. It's definitely an exit. I don't know if it's the correct exit. Oh cool, I got it right. Give me a sec, I'm responding to texts. Alright, cool. Please keep the chat friendly to the best of your ability, but you used the F word. I said keep it friendly. That means be nice to each other. That's also on there. It's my stream, I'll cuss if I want to. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it! I'm just gonna run. But it's up there. Can I get it? No, I can get it from that side. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Ah, you dick. Haha! I don't need that. Are you kidding me? You dropped it right on me? Like, so spectacularly? Yeah! How you like me now, you... ass? No, don't stop. Let's hope it's going in the right direction. It is not. I mean, that works. I can handle that. But it's not the way that I wanted it to go. That's okay. I can get the blue switch palace from here, right? Damn it. I don't care, I don't care. Go away, guys. Go away. I'm not always the most patient when it comes to Mario games. Like these stupid fish. Great. Be a mushroom. Yeah. Move. I feel like I want to go down. I'm gonna go down just to make sure. Guess I gotta go back to go down. I hate that fish that follows you. He's an ass. Go. No, it's just for a Yoshi coin. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Should have just kept going. My instincts were pointing me in the right way. It's like, am I right on this? Yeah, I was right. I've got years of knowledge of this game. But I haven't played it in so long. Yes, this way. This is the way that I want to go. Take it. Yeah. There we go. This should lead to the Blue Switch Palace. Yes? Yes. Perfect. Okay, I couldn't reach it. Whatever. Which mic am I using? I don't have a standalone mic. Using a headset mic because it's what I have. Maybe in the future I'll get something that's specifically just there, just standalone mic, but you know, for all intents and purposes, using headset works. Sounds good? Yeah, well, thanks. It was a gift from, well, I asked my wife for a new pair of headphones, or maybe I asked for a mic. I can't remember which one I did, but it was so I could use a program that had speech. She's texting me right now. Had speech recognition, so I needed a mic in order to not to use it, but to get the full functionality out of the program. So I was like, hey, can you buy me this? Because I ain't got no money. I mean, I earn money now teaching English, but you know, at the time, I didn't have any money. So she's like, okay, I'll buy you a pair of headphones with a mic. I'm like, cool. I really appreciate that. If you wait until I'm finished with this level, I can tell you what they are. Actually, I want to go down and get... Yeah, I want to get that. I want to get the mushroom. Can I get it before he hits me? Haha. Well, it's good to know that I have good audio. That's important. They're all coming after me. Sweet. Let's see. Do I have the box? Yeah. These are Sades. It's a gaming headset, and it's model SA902. That is what I use. Ah, I messed that up. Now, because I beat this already, I'm going to go back, not to play it again, but to get the feather. And then once more, so I have one in reserve. Cool. It's not cheap or cheating. It's exploiting the game. I don't want that mushroom. I want that though. Alright, I have to remember which is the correct pipe to go down. No, Yoshi! No, my feather! Damn you guys! Damn you all to hell! It's that pipe. Pretty sure it's this pipe. Yeah! Awesome possum. I mean... Oh. Roy's castle is number 5. Well, who's number 7? Leroy? Might be Leroy. There's a Leroy Koopa, right? Huh. This is gonna bug me now. Oh well. Oh, I hate this one. It's because of this stupid thing. whatever. I think I might call it after this castle, and then we'll see. Because it's about lunchtime for me. Oh. Is that all of it? Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I don't need that. No! Whatever. I don't think it's cheap to go back to another level to get the power-ups and then go back to where you were, where you just died. I don't think it's cheap. If you weren't supposed to do it, they wouldn't have it as a feature in the game to be able to replay levels. Oh, I have to go through this nonsense again? Lame. I don't want to fall off this damn thing. You don't want to stay too close to the front or too close to the back. Because of these fireballs that spawn. God damn it. So you gotta look out for the spikes. You gotta look out for the fireballs. Just gotta look out in general. And just pray that you're lucky. I died. Your lunch is ready? Okay. Well, it's good seeing you again. Take it easy, Bomb Booster. Have a good lunch. I'm gonna try it without any power-ups. See how far I can get. I'm gonna try it on this attempt, and if I can't make it, then... well, then I guess I can't make it. And I'll try again on a different day. But like I said earlier, I'm getting kind of hungry. It's lunchtime for me too. I haven't eaten yet. Or... I had a snack earlier, but nothing substantial. So we'll just see what happens. And then, yeah, like I said, I will still have my stream later on tonight. I'll be finishing up Final Fantasy 10. Damn it. Alright, that's it. That's it. It will probably be the last episode I do for Final Fantasy X. Maybe not. Depends on how I feel. Because there's still a bunch of side shit to do. Oh, it didn't let me save? I gotta go to the ghost house all the way the hell over here in order to save. Because you gotta complete it in order to get the save feature. So, yeah, Final Fantasy X HD Remaster tonight. Might be the final episode. Don't know yet, because there's still side shit to do. I don't know if I'll do the Dark Aeons. Probably. I'm sure you guys would like to see the Dark Aeons, right? See me go against the Dark Aeons. Watch me either do it legitimately by actually fighting them, or using Yojimbo to, I don't know, quote unquote cheat my way through it. But we'll see. We will see. Cool. So, that is that. Pew. Yes. Save. Boom. Alright guys, that'll do it for me. I will catch you guys later on tonight. And yeah, enjoy your day. Yeah, peace.